Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Marino.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Now that's well seen too. Timber. Saka. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Marino. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, someone whose career I've watched with real interest, Peter, is Odegaard. Having seen him break through at such a young age, and having so much pressure thrust on him, I really think that the time he spent outside Norway has done him a lot of good. And look how much he's developed.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Joao Felix. Abraham. Ryan can claim that. Now it's Abraham.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Hernandez.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Marino. And that's shapes to shoot. It's a goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 31, lascia il campo per il numero 32.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams...
He's got two! Goal! Milan! And they've got their lead back. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Milan go into the lead. Joao Felix. Now it's Abraham. Well played. That snuffed out the danger. And here's Havertz. Havertz. Oh, that's a fine interception. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now, what about a counter-attack? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Was mighty close. Arsenal can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. And here's Joao Felix.
Rice.
Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, real chance! That's another chance! And he's there to clear it. Timber. Someone off target. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Abraham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tomori promptly onto that, and that is that. Timber cuts out the pass. Rice. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's a key interception. Fiddles it through. Now it's Sterling. Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they maybe even won it, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So all square, and not for the first time. Can he finish? He's delivered all right! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct.
And the first half is done. Oh, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Merino. Now it's Odegaard. Havertz. Joao Felix. Perfectly measured that. And he's on his one chance! Tomori kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Looking for the runner. Tomori gets across to intercept that. Looking for options. And Sterling! Oh, taken with style! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but...
Big chance! Goal! Milan! And again they hit the front! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Rafael Leao. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's found a way through. Final ball not quite right. His teammates are rotating at that. So we've reached the hour mark. That is a great pick out. Sterling. He had to make that, and he did make it.
Arsenal showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
And here's Havertz. Sterling. Decent hit! Oh, what a... Now the finish! This time, surely! Well, that is remarkable.
Oh, he was first to react, and I love that part of it. The reaction was great, and he almost profited, you know.
Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, super find. Now it's Havertz. Now it's Sterling. Zinchenko. He can run onto that. That's a shade optimistic. Reinders. Rafael Leao. Joao Felix. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Back into the middle. Havertz. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Sostituzione per il Milan.
Arsenal will win the corner. They're first.
Numero 10. Lascia il campo per il numero 8, il numero 42, il numero 38. Cambio di giocatori.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Referee's given a throw. Arsenal have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Great ball if he can get there. Abraham.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Gabbia gets over and intercepts. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Zinchenko!
That's good defensive concentration.
Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
No mistake! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
As if three weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Milan could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Now it's England. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Timber. It's a little off target. Oh, there's a probing ball.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And that will be it. Performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might... Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one. 90 minutes to decide whether they can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Manchester United cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. He's in plenty of space here. It's a goal kick. Maradona powering forward here.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but footballing qualities?
Well, I think any defence is going to be nervous because of the sheer quality he can produce.
Especially over a dead ball.
Yeah, not just that, I think in open play he can deliver for fun too.
It's run loose, who's going to get there? Mbappe. Can he get onto this? Adams makes the interception. That's rough on a few feathers, but well dealt with. Maradona had a shot. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Maradona really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And there's no surprise, who's taking this corner?
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
Rodri deals with that comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's going to be disappointed with that. Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there. David Villa. York. Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Adams spots it and intercepts.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence. Look, it's a run defence is this like, but the timing has to be spot on.
So we're still where we started right now. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that's well spotted. Costa Curta. That is good alertness. It's a sharp pass. Oh, super fine. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
Mbappe really added the width there thanks to his shot.
Goal! Manchester United! Is this the moment? The moment he made it happen. The moment they made it happen. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Can he put it away? He'll be quick to recover this, and he'll shoot here. So, third corner of the game. David Villa! And again! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time! Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
It's a really well-measured ball. Played back in. That is a brilliant interception. David Villa! Has another goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Has a goal! They just took too long getting forward. A
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
No, that is pretty much the end of that.
He won't be happy with that one. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Kimmich.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mbappe.
Magnificent! A finish right from the top draw. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Decent hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Hot knife through butter, they have done it again.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
De Ligt promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's picked out the run. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Big moments in a big game. He is off. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal scoring. He's got direct. A really close shave and the last action of the first half. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it's certainly paid off so far.
Manchester United have continued without fuss to do their thing. They have impressed hugely in the first 45 minutes, and this is the very least they deserve for their splendid endeavours. There's the start of the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand.
Are certainly playing with an
He's having a go! Oh, he's kicked it out, that's a great save.
I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Climbs up big! De Ligt with the clearance. Great hit! Oh, taken with style! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Manchester United are having a ball here. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Brilliantly cut out. Vinicius Junior! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Gets his pass away. That's been intercepted. And it's Maradona. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's gone forward. Maradona showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That has been cut short. No way through there.
Fiddles it through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's got away. Shapes the shot.
Loose ball now.
And another try. He has done it.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Still trying to make a game of this.
Jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Lobbed in behind, and he was quick to react. That is a little undercooked. No, he's just misjudged that one. Passing nice and neat. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. York
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
It's a little off target. Palmer. Hendrick. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well played. Palmer! And it's in!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Barcelona have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Beckham. David Villa. Engages and forces him off the ball. Palmer. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Killing it with the foul. Kimmich has been given a red card for the denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Oh, that's just unbelievably naive from him. Such a massive game, and you come out and do that. Crazy, crazy.
Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of the forward's duties.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Barcelona making consecutive changes here. Griezmann coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Definitely away. And it's Beckham. And here's Maradona. Now it's Mbappe.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
They're up to 5 corners now. And now they can spring out of defence. That's been cut out, well played. Mbappe. Bellingham. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Now the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there.
And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, maybe he thought they were already promoted, Peter. It's a silly card to pick up.
The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Maradona. Number
Messi.
11.
Safi Sali.
Number 11.
He is through here.
Number 15.
Costa Corta kept aware, and it is replayed easily.
Gabriel. Number 12.
Seems to be well there.
Number 10. Messi.
Safi Sali.
Number 18.
Manchester United finding their passes.
Safi Sali. Substitutions taking place. Sticks added
Safi Sali.
in the game.
And he's on his way. And he's in on goal. Bellingham. And he's there to make the challenge. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Beckenbauer gets rid without sophistication. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Manchester United are going up. And now they can dream. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Manchester United really deserve full marks to have come through such a difficult game in the manner they did. There's always a feeling that the fear of losing is what ultimately decides games like this, but not on this occasion. They played the game and the occasion beautifully.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one.
For just joining us, we are already underway. Rafael Leao, he's found a way through. Great hit! So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, the pace and dynamism that this fella, Alejandro Garnacho, brings, I think will always carry some menace. He's capable of coming up with a goal of the season. He's got that in his locker. But I kind of enjoy the little selfishness he's brought to his game. Maybe one or two of his teammates get a bit frustrated at times, but I like the fact that he's willing to go it alone at times and he backs himself. That's great.
Okay, interesting. Hoyle. Now Menu.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Diogo Dalot.
Hernandez gets over and intercepts. Rafael Leao. That is a little undercooked. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, his chance! Goal! Manchester United!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Oh, super fine.
Shot a goal! He scored! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you take back again.
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Abraham really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Now it's Abraham.
He's having a go! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Diogo Dalot. And he's gone looking for safety. And he's intervened well there. Diogo Dalot. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's through here. Oh, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He will be livid with himself. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Pulisic. Oh, what a joy this time.
Abraham! Diogo Dalot.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Reinders.
Abraham! And the shot! Goal! Milan! And the comeback is complete!
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And yes, it's him Milan go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
He is through here. Has a goal! Hernandez gets it clear. That's been intercepted. Now this could be a chance. Oh, it's come off the upright. That's a half-decent try.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Fofana picks it up from the goal kick. No, he's not getting his way this time. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Diogo Dalot.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He's gone for goal! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Eriksson. Zirkzee. Garnacho.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Milan come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And we are underway again. Lindelof. Zirkzee. Out towards the flank. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Eriksson. Well, that's well seen too. No way through. Menu. That's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Hernandez. Rangers. Fofana. Speculative strike. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Pavlovic. Keeper's got good distance on that. Important interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well.
Chance to finish. Smashing save, really good save that.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong, make him right.
Genuine physical edge about this game, it is quite attritional.
Diogo Dalot.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing and turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Cambio di giocatore.
And that's definitely not his best. Passing nice and neat. Couldn't squeeze it through. Lindelof. That's a little off target. Pavlovic.
Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely intercepted. Mount. Zirkit. Gently done. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Put paid to a promising move. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, the referee's given it. Bruno Fernandes. Looking for the run. Zirkit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Rafael Leao. Can he finish? It's a goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Just eases him off the ball. He's beaten the last man. And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Abraham. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. That was superb goalkeeping.
Pulisic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Mount. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Hernandez looking for options for movement. And the ball is out of play. And he's had it nicked away. He's had it taken off him. Oh, well played, well sorted out. The most accurate pass. Manchester United have it back and can go again.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Jimenez.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
We expected better, and so did he. Zirkit, and it cuts out the supply. And that could set him on his way. Good read, needed to be. It's really well cleared. Mount.
Ahmad might want to be careful there.
That's a good run down the left. Rafael providing an outlet on that flank. That pass isn't the best. And the number on the board is 3. The pass is intercepted. Shaw. And that will be the final act. Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Abraham voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head. This is a tremendous win.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. It is here at last, Milan's red letter day, Derby Day, a grand tradition since 1908, involving two of the most storied clubs in the entire world. There's so little to separate the teams in terms of prestige, so expect this to be nothing less than a day of storm and tempest, heady ambition and sharp partisanship. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history.
He's had it! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
He's found a way through.
Chance! Oh, that is very close.
Now, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And here's Abraham. Abraham strips it back.
Oh, that's good.
Abraham! Bastoni gets it clear. Reinders threads one in, and he was alert to it. He's looking to set free a runner. It's just beyond his reach. Chow gets over and intercepts. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And he has kicked it out somehow.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He's taking no chances there. Look at the space here. And now they can spring out of defence. And he was quick to react. There's a sharp little ball here.
Real big chance! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter.
And Martinez! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Acerbi, clearly the target here.
Yeah, it's only natural if you consider what a great header of the ball he is.
Chow can get it clear. Milan are looking to go forward now. Goalkeeper's ball. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Hernandez. Thuram. Mkhitaryan. He could be in here. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, well played, well played. Barella, who does have an assist to his name. Reinders. Now there's a fine ball. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. defending, but that'll do. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that was no routine save.
Loftus-Cheek clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan have their second corner now. Bastoni gets it away. Hernandez. Terrific header! He will be livid with himself. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Loftus-Cheek. Abraham. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Mkhitaryan cuts it out. Thuram. He can run onto that. Well, that's well seen too. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Loftus-Cheek. Reinders. And now they can clear their lines. And Thiaw. And here's Abraham. The Serbi gets it away. Oh, this looks sharp. Martinez. Oh, that's well spotted. Gently done. Rafael Leao. Great hit! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Cuts out the supply. And that looks a decent ball. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's 1-1. So your views on the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Inter Milan get the ball rolling for the second period. No changes at the interval from either side. Fiddles it through. Rafael Leao. Hits one! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Carlos Acosta. And he's managed to get free. He's got tall. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Kyle Walker. The most accurate pass. Chukwueze. Chance here to counter. Now it's Abraham. Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Keeper's dealt with that. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, don't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least. because they've got to be...
It's a mighty effort!
And it's Loftus-Cheek.
Can he finish?
Mkhitaryan. Barella. Carlos Augusto.
That was lovely, that.
Pass is just off target. It's a lovely neat pass.
And the break is on.
Ball's gone astray.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they've got a throw. Chukwueze. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Mkhitaryan. Reinders. Loftus-Cheek. Mkhitaryan to Barella. Damian. Ciao. Barella. Martinez. And it's Damian. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pass somewhat off target. Reinders. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from them.
And now they can clear their lines. Kyle Walker. Now it's Abraham. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Bastoni proves too strong. Thuram. Ciao makes the interception. Chukwueze. Shot to Rafael Leao! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Reinders, short.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Ciao kept his eye on it, and he's there. And Reinders. And that is expertly dealt with. And that will be the final act. Nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints.
Dua kesalahan ia mengakali menggagalkan perancangan untuk pasukan Pahang menyerang. Jadi itu juga akan dipertikaikan oleh netizen di luar. Jadi pada saya lah Razan perlu lebih bijak dalam membuat keputusan untuk separuh masa kedua nanti.
Okey. Baik. Dan difahamkan juga saya ada menerima juga kabaran yang mana ada berlaku selepas dia insident jatuh, ada kisah yang berlaku antara Sergio Aguero dan juga bersama dengan Heberty, bersama dengan Bersen. Dikabarkan ada satu situasi penjulan kaki. Jadi fahamkan begitu. Okey, tak apa. Kita lupakan saja, dah kad merah pun. Okey, baik. Kita nak lihat pula untuk seterusnya, untuk ni Heberty, yang mana Heberty yang mempunyai peluang. Jelas pada malam ini pergerakan Heberty juga agak sedikit terbatas. Dia ingin mencari ruang kadang-kadang dan dia terpaksa melakukan percubaan.
Kalau kita lihat keterbatasan pergerakan pemain, saya rasa bukan Heberty saja di asap, dikekang atakan. Jadi saya rasa Arif Aiman juga tak dapat menjawab banyak ruang. Betul juga Oscar Arribas. Semua pemain-pemain menyerang pasukan JDT digagalkan oleh disiplinnya pemain pertahanan pasukan si Pahang itu sendiri.
Okey, baik. Itu antara sedikit antara babak-babak menarik di separuh masa yang pertama ini. Dan kita nak lihat juga secara keseluruhannya statistik perlawanan secara keseluruhannya, yang mana kita boleh katakan untuk statistik ini dari segi ball position, dari segi on target, sebenarnya kita dapat lihat bahawa 70 lebih ratusan untuk JDT kita dapat lihat di sini.
Ya, ini yang saya katakan tadi, kalau kita tengok statistik, pasti keseluruhan permainan dipegang oleh pasukan JDT. Menyerang juga mereka lebih. Membuat percubaan tepat ataupun gagal percubaan tepat ni banyak juga daripada JDT.
Baik.
Jadi dengan kekurangan pemain oleh pasukan Sri Pahang, pastinya akan menyukarkan lagi sebenarnya pasukan JDT, kerana tumpuan pemain-pemain pasukan Pahang adalah bertahan ketika ini. Jadi untuk masuk menebusi pertahanan pasukan Sri Pahang ketika ini, pastinya benda itu akan menjadi agak sukar untuk pasukan JDT, kecuali mereka mendapat free kick, corner kick, ataupun percubaan daripada jarak jauh, daripada luar kotak penalti. Itu antara benda-benda penting yang harus dibuat oleh pasukan JDT ketika ini.
Ada dua pertukaran yang dibuat oleh pasukan JDT di separuh masa yang kedua. Jadi untuk aksi separuh masa kedua ini, adakah ada pertambahan jaringan ataupun JDT terus akan mendapatkan gol pertama ataupun terus menguasai perlawanan? Ayuh sama-sama kita saksikan untuk separuh masa yang kedua. Selamat menonton.
Sekali lagi kembali semula ke Stadium Nasional di Bukit Jalil. Pasukan Kuala Lumpur dengan pasukan Sri Pahang mendahului kelebihan 1-0 lepas tamat separuh masa yang pertama. Namun begitu mereka terpaksa beraksi dengan 10 pemain. Permainan yang sedikit tegang. Diharapkan kedua pasukan akan kembali berikan tumpuan dalam permainan ini. Dua pertukaran dari pasukan JDT, Joli Isa dikeluarkan, Kwame Morales dimasukkan. Begitu juga dengan Juan Muniz. Ika Martinez diberikan peranan untuk mengambil alih tugas Juan Muniz untuk separuh masa yang kedua ini. Ada urgensi corak permainan pasukan JDT. Seperti kita lihat bagaimana Razlin berjaya mengeluarkan bola dari kawasan penalti. fasa yang kedua ini. JDT mula tingkatkan serangan.
Baik daripada Arif Aiman ya. Dan player juga harus diberi kepada Zarif dan berjaya menampan keluar sebabkan ada percubaan tepat daripada Arif Aiman tadi.
Medalis untuk diberikan kepada Arif Aiman. Terus ke tengah cuba mencari Roma Morales. Itu buat bagaimana Stefano tidak cemerlang. Tim turun bantu. Masih lagi dalam permainan dan peluang diberikan kepada pasukan JDT. Oscar Ribas.
Hubungan ya antara Oscar tadi dengan Zarif tak silap saya tadi. Azrif
Satu peluang yang dicipta oleh JDT. Begitu disiplin bertahan yang sekali lagi cemerlang dipamerkan oleh Azrif dan juga rakan-rakan di bahagian pertahanan, menyukarkan dengan penyamaan cuba dicari oleh pasukan JDT. Ya, bermula insiden gol pertama dari T. Saravanan pada minit ke-14. Berjaya untuk melakukan kejutan. Ini merupakan jaringan keempat Saravanan dalam persaingan Liga Malaysia pada musim ini selepas 3 gol terhasil dalam Liga Super. Bila kita melihat bagaimana VAR sekali lagi akan digunakan untuk menyaksikan insiden yang membabitkan dua pemain.
mungkin clearance yang dibuat oleh Azrif tadi. Mungkin tengok kaki siapa yang ada di depan dulu. Mungkin itu yang dikatakan sekarang. Azrif dapat bola tu, tapi Oscar meletakkan kaki dia di situ.
Akan ada kad amaran yang akan dilainkan dalam insiden ini.
Dan kita risau sekarang ni penalti sebenarnya. Tapi bola tu memang nampak Azrif yang buat clearance.
Ya.
Jadi siapa yang dapat bola tu sebenarnya. Tapi tak tahu ini adalah keputusan pengadil.
Tampanan dari Oscar, kakinya berada di depan.
Dan tekanan VAR ini adalah apa tahu? View dia. View dia tak cukup banyak. Maknanya kita perlukan kamera yang banyak untuk keputusan. Itu bukan senang sebenarnya.
Jangan masih lagi berterusan antara Razlan dan juga Izul. Dan itu penalti diberikan kepada pasukan JDT. Dari insiden yang membabitkan pemain Sri Pahang, Azrif. baik dilakukan oleh Ramon Morales, tapi Oscar Ribas yang menampan bola terlebih dahulu. Okey, dari sudut ini lebih jelas. Dari kesilapan yang dilakukan oleh Aziz Nashul Haq, olehkan JDT diberikan sepakan penalti, tapi pastinya Berson yang sebenarnya lazim akan menjadi taker dalam mana-mana sepakan penalti pasukan JDT. Berikan kepercayaan sekali lagi untuk terus mendapatkan jaringan penyamaan. Irfan dulu bersedia untuk berdepan dengan Berson. Ini merupakan penalti yang ketiga. 2 gol telah dihasilkan oleh Berson. Penalti dalam Piala Malaysia. Berson dan juga jaringan dapat dihasilkan untuk penyamaan dari pasukan juara bertahan Jordan Tazim. Hasil kesilapan tampanan dalam kawasan penalti, dalam kawasan gol yang dilakukan oleh Aziz Nashul Haq Badu Hisham atas Oscar Ribas.
Satu tendangan yang cukup cermat, cukup baik, tendangan yang baik daripada Berson ya. Untuk jaringan penyamaan JDT.
Kanan beralih pula untuk pasukan Sri Pahang. Mereka beraksi dengan 10 pemain. Lepas Sergio Aguero dilainkan kad kuning kedua yang menit ke-34. Kesalahan jaringan Berson pada minit 54 untuk berikan jaringan penyamaan. Penalti yang pertama pada musim ini bila Berson menewaskan Tarupami pada perlawanan Liga Super berlangsung pada 13 Julai 2024 dengan kesudahan JDT mengatasi pasukan Sabah dengan 3-1. Perlorongan kepada Arif Aiman untuk jadi sekat Razli. Namun begitu agak lemah, mudah Sarif untuk menangkap kemas. Kaki Fernandes setup yang dilakukan oleh Ramon Morales, pemain yang bergantikan Neco Insa. Yang lakukan kerjaan dan melayangkan kad kuning dalam perlawanan ini. Tadi pengetuk-pengetuk Sri Pahang pastinya mahukan kebangkitan semula dilakukan oleh skuad Tok Gajah. Ketika lewat tadi layang kad kuning adalah cukup wajar diberikan oleh Razlan. Kad merah diberikan kepada Pak Jun Leong, jadi bermakna kedua pasukan sekarang ini bermain dengan 10 pemain. Jadi red card diberikan kepada Pak Jun Hong pada minit ke 57. Keputusannya yang masih menggembirakan penyokong Sri Pahang, khususnya pemain-pemain mereka. Itu juga dengan Pandi Ahmad. Satu tackle lewat yang dilakukan oleh Pak Jun Hong.
Jadi sekarang saya rasa sudah fair lah ni. Kesan pun draw satu sama, bermain dengan masing-masing 10 pemain. Jadi inilah yang kita nak tengok lagi ni.
Bagi anda yang bertanya-tanya apakah keputusan kad merah diberikan kepada Sergio Aguero adalah disebabkan insiden selepas penalti dijatuhkan di mana beliau menunjang kaki besar. Sihan tidak ada masalah untuk Sihan. Dan cuma yang diberikan di luar kotak penalti dari Stefano Pundo. Pada gerakan bola itu yang turun tapi belum cukup untuk menewaskan Sihan Azmi buat kali kedua. Berarti Fernandes yang turun ke bawah sedikit. Ben Davis berikan kepada Arif Aiman. Omar Morales kepada Arif Aiman. Itu Adam Razli juga bersedia. Syazwan Andik yang pantas bertindak untuk mulakan bola dari kawasan permainan. Meredakan sedikit tekanan yang cuba diberikan oleh pasukan Jordan Tazim. Arif Aiman, Omar Morales maka ke belakang. Sepakan sudut diberikan kepada pasukan JDT. Omar Morales yang masuk menggantikan Neco Insa. Matthew Davis, Omar Morales maka tadukan, namun dia agak tersasar dari pintu gol. Ruang yang sebenarnya semakin sudah sebagai sukar untuk Omar Morales untuk tadukan ke arah pintu gol. Free header dapat dilakukan tetapi kedudukannya agak sukar untuk menewaskan tarik ke depan. 2 minit pelakon berlalu. Dua pasukan seimbang semula dengan 10 pemain. Morales begitu melihat bagaimana pertahanan pasukan JDT, pasukan Sri Pahang lebih bersedia. Tindakan yang baik dilakukan oleh pemain Sri Pahang. Bantuan diberikan oleh Alexander Vitkovic. Pemain ini yang berjaya menutup ruang, tidak berikan keselesaan. Omar Morales melakukan sebarang sentuhan bola.
Dua tempat penting dan pasukan Sri Pahang ketika itu Stefano dengan Alexander ni.
Sayap tetapi bertindak untuk membantu banjir keserangan suatu transisi ketika Sri Pahang bertahan. pertahanan dan juga refinement. Sekali pas itu lihat bagaimana jaminan penalti ketiga dalam saingan Piala Malaysia dari Beksan. Memang cuba disekat oleh Epiala Malaysia. Martinez agak tenggelam sempat dimasukkan di skor masa awal, skor masa kedua bagi menggantikan Juan Muniz.
Seperti saya katakan tadi, pemain-pemain faham untuk disiplin dalam memastikan taktikal bertahan mereka tu benar-benar menjadi.
Dari senario 2014 apakah akan berulang dengan sepakan penalti? Di peringkat awal tadi sebelum melengkat merah diberikan kepada Pak Juliong, pastinya minat-minat Southern Tigers kalau kira-kira mereka akan menamatkan aksi untuk menamatkan aksi ini dalam 90 minit, tetapi dengan ringkasan dilakukan oleh Pak Juliong kembali memberikan kesamarataan dari segi bilangan pemain antara Sri Pahang dan juga Johor Ta'zim. Morales melakukan sentuhan, tapi kita nak membantu. Sambil itu advantage diberikan kepada Everty. Razlan Michael Davis, Farid Haiman di sebelah sana. Sudah banyak gerakan dari Rahman, pecahan yang sebagaimana dilakukan dari Herbati. Namun begitu Zarif lebih bersedia, tapi bantuan dan seterusnya peluang dari Bergson. Satu hak volley. Dia terlepas peluang kemasan untuk letakkan pasukan JDT di depan. Cubaan dari Herbati yang cukup baik. Perhatikan bagaimana tangkapan peluang kemas dilakukan oleh Zarif, namun tidak kesusulan Bergson. Perbuatan yang menarik dari Bergson. Kesasar di sebelah kanan. Perhatikan bagaimana reaksi dari pemain-pemain Sri Pahang. Adam Razim mengharapkan rakan-rakannya akan kembali tenang. Sambil itu Afiq dikeluarkan. Kobi Ong dimasukkan. Dengan skor masa yang kedua ini. Dan pemain pertahanan dimasukkan, tapi Kominfo akan tidak take kepada wingback sebagai kelazimannya. Tangan terlepas untuk Mikola, tidak ada support dari rakan-rakan yang lain.
Cukup dapat play daripada pemain pasukan Pahang ketika ini. Mula keseorangan di depan menunggu kawan-kawan lain untuk buat supporting play.
Martinez persalahkan. Sehingga kedua pasukan melakukan 12 kekasaran. Tertipis oleh Adam Razli. Martinez Arif Aiman. Selagi Hebati untuk Petson, bantuan diberikan oleh Roman Morales kepada Arif Aiman. Serangan dari sebelah kanan untuk Jodol Tazim. Selagi dalam permainan dari Arif Aiman, dorongan ke tengah, namun begitu namun pasukan Sri Pahang sekali lagi lebih bersedia untuk menyekat penguasaan dalam kawasan penalti yang dicuba lakukan oleh pemain-pemain JDT. Itu kembali dikuasai oleh pasukan Jodol Takzim. Petson, Makiuddin yang tidak berpuas hati, kita lihat bagaimana tegasnya Razlan dalam buat keputusan, beri amaran kepada para pemain untuk tidak mengulangi kesilapan atau kekasaran. Mereka dari berpilih terus ke arah bola. Kita Arif Aiman, selagi Arif Aiman, ini adalah insiden tadi yang membabitkan cross yang dilakukan oleh Arif Aiman. Hebati begitu tersasar dari pintu gol. Satu dari free kick dari Hebati.
Banyak ruang yang diberikan kepada pemain-pemain JDT.
Khususnya Arif Aiman, kita lihat Arif Aiman tidak dapat melakukan larian yang biasa dilakukannya.
Itu yang menampakkan sebenarnya begitu disiplinnya pemain-pemain pertahanan pasukan Pahang. Kita tahu memang bahagian serangan JDT ini adalah yang terbaik, tapi sekiranya mereka berjaya mengekang atakan pemain-pemain JDT ini, mereka berjaya sebenarnya untuk mengimbangi perlawanan satu perlawanan itu ini. Dan ini terbukti sehingga minit ke 60 lebih dan 70 memang kita nampak Pahang berjaya menyaingi mengimbangi perlawanan pada malam ini.
Sarabanan produk jaringan keempatnya dalam Liga Malaysia, 3 dalam Liga Super dan inilah jaringan pertamanya dalam Piala Malaysia untuk meletakkan pasukan Sri Pahang akhiri skor masa yang pertama dengan 1-0. Hasil bola muntah tangkapan yang dilakukan oleh Syian Azmi. Yang terpaksa dibuat, lihat bagaimana pertukaran yang dilakukan. Fandi Ahmad bersedia untuk dimasukkan. Begitu tumpuan diberikan, Arif Aiman lepas dari Arif Aiman, peluang untuk Jodol Tazim dan seterusnya Roman Morales terlepas di depan pintu gol.
Ya, dia minta bola bawah nampak dia juga. Ada orang juga mengetahui benda tu, sedikit kesilapan beliau.
Satu hantaran lolos yang baik untuk Arif Aiman dan seterusnya Roman Morales tidak dapat melakukan sentuhan. kali semula untuk JDT. Epiala Malaysia, Skybus, Ika Martinez, untuk Matthew Davis, Seperti menyambut kemas. Arif Aiman mula tingkatkan lariannya. Lihat bagaimana Arif Aiman. Peluang untuk Sri Pahang. Melihat bagaimana satu lagi tackle yang baik, tackle bersih untuk Ika Martinez. Merampas mula bola dikuasai oleh pasukan Sri Pahang. Seperti untuk Arif Aiman. Inside dari Arif Aiman. Arif Aiman percubaan dan seterusnya jaringan dari Arif Aiman. Dari JDT kembali di depan. Arif Aiman melakukan rebatan yang cukup baik, cukup sempurna untuk menewaskan Zarif Irfan buat kali yang kedua. Dia tertewas dalam perlawanan akhir ini. Dapat melihat pergerakan bola itu, tetapi lencongan yang dilakukan dari sepakan Arif Aiman. Memberikan kelegaan untuk Boy Street, sebaliknya skuad untuk Gajah terdiam buat seketika.
Saya juga terdiam sebenarnya. Inilah selayaknya MVP.
Ya,
MVP
4 tahun berturut.
Itu yang dikatakan Zin.
Kenapa dia diberikan gelaran pemain paling bernilai dalam Liga Malaysia buat tahun keempat berturut. Inilah antara kelebihan yang dimiliki oleh Arif Aiman. Dia onside pada ketika ini. Lihat bagaimana peluang yang dimiliki, lembatan kaki kiri.
Sedikit sahaja peluang, sedikit peluang, angle yang semakin mengecil, tetapi beliau berjaya melakukan lipatan tepat dalam ketiga dan berjaya menjadikan gol kedua.
Sarabanan dan juga Adam Razli yang cuba melakukan blocking, tetapi lihat ada sentuhan sedikit dari Zarif, tapi belum kuat untuk dia menolak dua bola itu. Jaringan dari Arif Aiman meletakkan JDT sekarang ini di depan dengan 2-1. Gelaran triple treble Epiala Malaysia buat kali kelima dengan koleksi JDT. Tapi perlu dikukuhkan dengan satu lagi jaringan. Jika tidak, peluang masih lagi terbuka untuk pasukan Sri Pahang. Son Semaraj dimasukkan. Satu ketika kita lihat bagaimana Sri Pahang berjaya untuk melakukan kejutan awal dari Tri Sarabanan, tetapi Sergio Aguero yang merencangkan sedikit keraian untuk Sri Pahang selepas dia dilainkan kuning kedua. Ruang sekarang ini untuk Sri Pahang. Nicola seperti merampas mula. Ripin yang antara pemain dimasukkan di separuh masa yang kedua ini. Andik yang dikeluarkan, Muhammad Azwan Ripin dimasukkan. Manakala putaran kedua pula dari Sri Pahang, Makiuddin digantikan oleh Sean Eugene Sevaraj. Fresh leg dilakukan oleh Fandi Ahmad bagi memberikan mengharapkan corak permainan lebih bertenaga dipamerkan oleh Sri Pahang. Kali ini giliran untuk Gajah pula ketinggalan. Sementara itu Berson yang mengalami kecederaan. Kali ke-47 bagi Hector membimbing pasukan JDT dengan rangka 39 kemenangan sebelum ini, 4 seri dan juga 3 kekalahan. Yang dia mengambil alih tugas selaku ketua jurulatih pada 29 Disember 2023. Diperlukan Oasis memangnya kembali bersorak selepas mereka berjaya untuk mendahului pasukan Sri Pahang. Seperti buat Arif Aiman. Lagi Arif Aiman. Dari Arif Aiman dan juga ada sentuhan pemain Sri Pahang dalam membias juga tidak masuk ke gawang sendiri. Masih lagi dalam permainan. Luang dan juga Romo Morales terlepas. Jadi hampir-hampir jaringan ketiga dapat dihasilkan oleh pasukan JDT. Tinggal di paling gol tadi dan nyangkut terus ke Zarif. Lihat bagaimana dari Oscar Ibas terus dapat dilakukannya dan tampanan yang baik dari Romo Morales. Namun begitu palang gol yang menidakkan jaringan ketiga JDT. Bermana keadaan 2-1 belum selamat untuk juara bertahan. Israfilov yang mengalami kecederaan. Nikola Ahapov, pemain yang sebenarnya ada sikuan yang dilakukan oleh Nikola tetapi tidak disengajakan. Kad kuning. Saat itu JDT kembali menguasai permainan. Aiman untuk JDT di sebelah sana. Lagi Arif Aiman berdepan dengan Azwan. Pas Aiman meminta bantuan. Liberty cuba buka peluang, semula. Arif Aiman tidak mahu berusaha melakukan hantaran lintang. Sekali ini cuba untuk melakukan satu hantaran. Terus berbangkang ke tangan pasukan Sri Pahang dari Arif Aiman. Romo Morales datang membantu. Seperti Kobinov. Buka Oscar untuk untuk Robin Ong semula. Dan Davis untuk Arif Aiman. Tackle yang dilakukan oleh Azwan Arifin. Ke atas Roman Morales. Lepaskan tackle tidak ke arah bola tapi sebaliknya mengenai kaki Roman Morales.
Mungkin agak keras juga tu sebenarnya.
Apakah ada yang lainkan?
Mungkin dia bernasib baik bila yang agak kuring tiga ini.
Terakhir adalah Nikola Ahapo. Dia nombor kad kuning pada minit ke-80. Sarif Irfan lewas 2 kali. Dia ada Paiman atau Heberty. Cross coba untuk mencari Bergson yang balas yang dilancarkan oleh Sri Pahang. Johnson Eugene Sebaraj dia dapat meneruskan larian ke depan. Ibrahim Manusi dia juga sedikit tenggelam untuk bantu di tengah untuk mempelagaikan balik serangan. Ruang untuk si Pahang namun sihat lebih bersedia. Dari Sarabanan Heberty dia mengatasi Ibrahim Manusi, namun lain kad kuning diberikan kepada Ibrahim Manusi. Kad kuning telah pun dilayangkan dalam perlawanan ini. 2 kad merah menceritakan bagaimana kedua pasukan terpaksa semula mengemaskan orang kemana masing-masing, khususnya bagi Sri Pahang. Lepas Nikola Ibrahim Manusi pula diberikan layan kad kuning. Satu tackle lewat dari Ibrahim Manusi.
Pemain yang cukup disiplin dan cukup dia bagi segala-galanya untuk paksa Sri Pahang pada perlawanan pada malam ini.
Ibrahim Manusi terpaksa dikeluarkan. Patutnya Samir yang dimasukkan ganti Sarabanan.
in the corner. wanna take a ship that's in the sun. Anywhere it's better, you will say it's true. Playing tricks on our minds. We're talking about the here and we go on. Give us something real that we can all stay or something that made it change. When it's all too blue and leaves down, your world to run is not a sellable life. Yeah, the crazy like the blood for you. I know you don't care. They like the love for you.
Well, of course, there are few feelings in football better than that which accompanies promotion. The non-stop torrential outpouring of good feeling is the perfect overture to today's proceedings. You would be hard-pressed to find a happier place than this, anywhere, anytime. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So away we go then. This is promising. This is the time you need that pace. Now it's Szoboszlai. Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there. David Villa. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he heaved it away. McAllister. Mohamed Salah. The fullback is in acres of space here. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. They played it short. Loose ball now, there's a chase on to retrieve it. Right there! Header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he really feels he should have done better with it.
So tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Mohamed Salah gets into some space.
They've got to be quick move.
Speculative strike. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Szoboszlai. Tries a shot! There's a goal! The breakthrough strike! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Liverpool have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know. He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending. Responding to a deficit, that's it. The legs didn't drop, and now they're chasing for it.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish. I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous this time when you've just scored, you can easily lose focus and then bang, you peg back again.
Schopperschlei. Proves too strong. Kane. Oh, it's played into the area. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They had their reward!
There just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive. I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Manchester United go into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, some tackle. Rice. Mohamed Salah. De Ligt gets it away. This is the second corner of the game. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. McAllister cuts out the pass. And it's Davis. And now Lynch. Quick to recover this. Quick to get it clear again. Manchester United looking forward to the break. And he'll shoot it! And that's off target.
Well, I think the little league has just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
David Villa. That's played into space. It's out for a goal kick. It's a directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Schopperschlei. He's interviewing well there.
2 minutes has been indicated.
David Villa. McAllister. For Schopperschlei.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Here's Nunez. He's had it nicked away. It's half-time. Manchester United come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. Great point for the game.
What a half. It's been pulsating, totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Manchester United head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Substitution.
Here we go again then. Now it's Haaland. That's a throw. And they've got Reed. And he was quick to react. Guardiola attempts a clearance. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he is shown a yellow card. Now that was quite some save.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Cleared without complication. Oh, that's ambitious. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Davis. Diaz. And here's Haaland. Beckham gets good distance on it. And smartly replayed. Guardiola. Beckham. And Bastoni. Now it's Diaz. And there'll be a throw-in. There's a searching pass. That should get the job done.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He's gone looking for safety. And it's Davis. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. There's the clearance. David Villa. David Villa! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Alexander-Arnold. Guardiola kept aware, and it is replayed easily. Chance to finish.
Substitutions taking place.
Just eases him off the ball. He won't be happy with that one. Had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous.
Corner number 2 then. can spring out of defence.
Oh, good read. That's great positioning. So good from him.
That is one way to stop him. It's a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Goalkeeper's ball. Alexander-Arnold. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, there is a look that says it all. And he's let fly. And that is doing no harm at all.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Could be trouble here. Looks a good ball through. It's that is decidedly lacking.
Kane put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better than next time.
Mbappe. His interception in his positioning was spot on. Danger averted for now. And here's Gakpo. And it's Davis.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Now the ball's come loose. Looks for the finish. Oh, very decent defence. So, third quarter of the game.
Manchester United probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bastoni. Could have been dangerous, but they came to nothing. Just seeing the ball now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Gakpo. And the counter is on.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. That's been cut out, well played. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. David Villa taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. What we've just seen,
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever it means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. getting ready to celebrate here their promotion to the midfield, free from the relentless tension and pressure that was plaguing them. It's a happy time to be one of these guys as the countdown continues to more prosperous times ahead. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here, followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate literality. We have already started here. David, good technique. Big chance! Tries to get it clear. Chance to finish. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Chance here to counter. Changes it with that pass. York. Shot could be on. He steps in and that's the end of that.
Up in no man's land.
And now smashing save, really good save that.
Villa knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
It's fallen loose again. Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Odegaard really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
York looks to get on the end of this. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Neymar. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. That's going to go a long way. That was good pressing to force the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its top.
And the shots! He's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Manchester United present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So there would be breakthrough moment. A time for a call here, and that is precisely what he showed.
I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. White kept his eye on it and he's there. Now it's Wilshere. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, smashing header! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Kane clearly thought he had a beating with the keeper.
Beckham standing over it. Rudiger is there and he can get that clear. Oh, here's a chance! In for the pieces!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Now it's Haaland. Beckham does really well to win the ball there.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he is showing a yellow card. Rudiger. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Kimmich. Half an hour played now. David Villa. And here's Kane. It's Kane! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Adams gets across to intercept that. Odegaard. That's been intercepted. You could call that. That pass to Bennett. David Villa. York is onto this. Oh, super ball.
Oh, that was expansive.
Oh, nearly. But really is nothing.
Villa certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Odegaard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Running strong and purposeful.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can really
Looks for the finish. That comes as a mighty relief.
Odegaard,
who's going to run down the left wing. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Guardiola. David Villa. Now it's Neymar. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Played right into his path. Beckham. Final seconds now. David Villa. Almost accurate pass. Kane. And we hit half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. Here's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Barcelona have a free kick. Engages and forces him off the ball. Kimmich did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Manchester United different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
That is one way to stop him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended though. It looked destined for a goal.
White. Manchester United still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. Adams getting this one clear. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit the hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, good ball, shots on here. Maradona receives it in a good position here. Cleared without complication. Nicely intercepted. Guardiola cuts out the pass. Oh, this looks sharp. Kimmich picks out brilliant chance.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And it's Maradona. And he's picked out the run. Oh, look at the space here. Wilshire. That's a nicely measured pass. Maradona won't just make this. He's intervened well there. Nicely weighted ball. And he's there to get it away. Your impression so far, Jim?
Oh, there'll be no accusations of lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
He could be in here. And he's straight offside. Now it's Haaland. Gently done. And he was quick to react. White. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now who's going to be first to this? Haaland. That looks a decent ball. York. He's had it! Oh, taken with style. There's no way back, but they are level. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
That has certainly made things interesting. Well, the big question there was whether they could keep the energy levels up and try and grab a win. You can run onto that, and that's not going to reach. The reprieve will be perhaps momentary. Oh, what a mistake! York is flagged offside.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield the winner.
Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. 5 minutes left on the clock. David Villa. Maradona. York. And here's Kane. Now it's Neymar. Guardiola. Some really good ball movement. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. It's done very well to take that back.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
That's good vision. What's Haaland? He's found a way through. Beckenbauer gets it clear. He's only too happy to take that back. And that will be the final act. Good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacked winner.
Love is all